class 12 commerce, subject accountancy. And now listen, I'm starting chapter number 6, that is dissolution of partnership firm. It is lecture number 1. And now see, dissolution of partnership. What is the meaning of dissolution of partnership firm? The firm closes down its business and comes down to an end. It means now there will be no business. On the dissolution of the firm, the assets of the business are sold. It means whatever are the assets lying with the firm, they all will be sold out. And liabilities of the business are paid off. And whatever are the liabilities of the business, they all will be paid off. And out of the remaining amount, partners' capital accounts are settled. Listen now. The meaning of settlement of partners' accounts. They will be either paid money or the firm will be receiving. There will be two conditions. Either the money will be paid by the firm or the money will be received by the firm. Dissolution of partnership firm means no business. Whatever are the assets, those will be sold out. Whatever are the liabilities, those liabilities will be paid off. Dissolution of partnership meaning. And now listen. In previous slide, I told you about the dissolution of partnership firm. When the firm comes to an end, there is no business. And now, dissolution of partnership, it means the business will be continued. The meaning now see. Dissolution of partnership means termination of the old partnership agreement and a reconstruction of the firm. It is very clearly written on this slide. You can understand. If you do not understand, please see it once again. Dissolution of partnership means termination of the old partnership agreement and a reconstruction of the firm due to admission, retirement or death of a partner. It means if any partner retires, if any partner is given admission, or if any partner dies, the business, the firm, it keeps on working. Now, cases for dissolution of firm. Now, there are the conditions when the partnership will be dissolved. Point number 1, in case of change in profit sharing ratio of the existing partners. It means अगर PSR में चेंज हुआ है तो व्यापार हमारा कॉन्टिन्यूड रहेगा, नई वाली पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट एग्जिस्टेंस में आ जाएगी और जो हमारा पुराना पार्टनरशिप डीड है दैट विल बी कैंसल्ड, बट बिजनेस विल गो ऑन, व्यापार हमारा चलता रहेगा. पॉइंट नंबर 2, इन केस ऑफ एडमिशन ऑफ अ पार्टनर. If there is any admission of any new partner, in that case, what will happen? Dissolution of partnership will take place. Partnership deed, again that will be made ready. Business will be continued. Point number 3, in case of retirement of a partner. Listen. If any partner has been retired, in that case also there will be dissolution of partnership. Business will go on, व्यापार चलते रहेगा. पॉइंट नंबर 4 है आपका, in case of expulsion of a partner. Point number 5, in case of death of a partner, अगर कोई हमारा पार्टनर की डेथ हो गई है, इन दैट केस ऑल्सो देयर विल बी डिसोल्यूशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप. व्यापार बिजनेस विल गो ऑन, व्यापार चलते रहेगा. इन केस ऑफ इंसॉल्वेंसी ऑफ एनी पार्टनर. पॉइंट नंबर 7, in case of expiry of the period of partnership. Overall, they are 7 cases. In these cases, there will be dissolution of partnership. Business will be done, business will keep on taking place. It means there will be no end of business. Now move on to modes of dissolution of partnership firm. And listen, in this I will tell you how the partnership firm can be shut down, how can they close their business. Point number A, without the intervention of the court. It means court will do nothing. विदाउट द इंटरवेंशन ऑफ कोर्ट मीन्स कोर्ट इसमें कोई दखल नहीं देगा. कोर्ट विल नॉट इंटरप्ट. 1 नंबर, बाय म्यूचुअल एग्रीमेंट, सेक्शन 40. अ पार्टनरशिप फर्म may be dissolved when the partners they are not ready to carry on business. In that case, partnership firm can be dissolved by an agreement when they all are ready not to do any type of business. Point number 2, compulsory dissolution, section 41. A firm is compulsorily dissolved in the following cases. Now see what is the case. See, when all or all but one partner of the firm becomes insolvent. Whenever any partner becomes insolvent, in that case the business will shut down. After that, on hooping of the event, section 42. On happening of an event, a firm may be dissolved on the happening of any of the following incidents. Listen to the incidents. On the insolvency of partner, if you are just listening it very carefully, in previous point also it was explained, when all or one partner becomes insolvent means whenever any insolvency takes place, in that case there will be end of partnership firm. Point number 3rd, again listen, I am explaining point number 3rd, on happening of an event, section 42. And at the time of the death, point number 3rd, then on the fulfillment of the object for which the firm was formed, means when the object is achieved, when the object has been done, in that case the firm will be, in that case what will happen in that case, listen, there will be dissolution of partnership firm. Move on to 4th point, by notice, section 43. When the duration of the partnership firm is not fixed, it is at will, means आपकी मर्जी पर है, आपकी इच्छा पर है. If you do not want to be the part of the firm, you can leave. In that case, the partner will have to give notice to other partners and then they can dissolve the firm. Point number B, by order of the court, it is section 44. There are many reasons. I have taken 2 points, rest of the points you can see from your book. Point number 1 I have taken, when the court is satisfied that the firm cannot be carried on except at a loss. It means now court knows if the business will be continued, there will be no profit. The firm will have only losses. The firm will have to bear only losses. In that case, the court will order not to carry on business. When the court is satisfied, when the court knows that there is no hope of earning profits, the business will be shut down. Point number 2, when the court is satisfied that the dissolution is just माने न्याय संबंधी हुआ है, जो हमारा डिसोल्यूशन है फर्म का वो न्याय संबंधी है एंड इक्विटेबल और सभी के लिए एक बराबर है, ड्यू टू सम अदर रीजंस, बिकॉज ऑफ एनी रीजंस when the court is satisfied that there should be the dissolution of the firm, in that case the firm will be dissolved. Now listen, it is very important to understand difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. दोनों में difference अब आपको देखना. Now see. Point number 1, basis of difference is meaning. Dissolution of partnership, it refers to a change in the existing agreement. It means whatever is the present agreement, there will be change in that agreement between the partners. The firm continues its business. Whenever dissolution takes place, there will be no end of business. Business will be continued. Dissolution of partnership firm, it refers to the closure of the firm. Point number 1, I am discussing meaning. When the dissolution of firm has taken place, in that, what will happen in that case? In that case, there will be the closure of the firm. Point number 2, continuation of the business. When it is a dissolution of partnership, the business will be continued, the firm will be continued. When it is dissolution of partnership firm, business of the firm comes to an end. वो व्यापार को नहीं कर सकते अगर उन्होंने अपनी पार्टनरशिप फर्म को ही डिसॉल्व कर दिया है, डिसोल्यूट कर दिया है. पॉइंट नंबर 3, इकोनॉमिक रिलेशनशिप. एंड नाउ यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड वेरी इजीली नाउ. जब सी डिसोल्यूशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप का मतलब है बिकॉज ऑफ एडमिशन, रिटायरमेंट या डेथ, हमने अपना एग्जिस्टिंग एग्रीमेंट को चेंज किया है. इन दैट केस देयर इज इकोनॉमिक रिलेशनशिप. सी पॉइंट नंबर 3, इकोनॉमिक रिलेशनशिप. इकोनॉमिक रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द पार्टनर्स continues though in a changed form. Changed form means now there will be changes and changes will be done on the basis of partnership deed. यानी कि पॉइंट नंबर 3 में इकोनॉमिक रिश्ता, पैसे का रिश्ता चलता रहेगा, बट वेयर विल बी द चेंज विल बी इन पार्टनरशिप डीड. Move on to right hand side now. See, dissolution of partnership firm. In that case, the economic relationship between the partners comes to an end. यानी कि अब पैसे का रिश्ता नहीं होगा क्योंकि वहां तो व्यापार ही खत्म हो गया. When there is no business, there is no economic relationship. There are many more points. Those are given to you in your book. You will open your book, you will read, you will learn all the points. If you feel any type of difficulty in any point, in that case, you will ask me. Accounting procedures of dissolution of the firm. Now, which accounting procedures will be followed so that the firm can be dissolved? following accounts are opened in order, then the order is given below. Point number 1, realization account will be prepared. Point number 2, partners loan account will be prepared. Point number 3, partners capital accounts will be prepared. And in the last, cash or bank account will be made. It will be prepared. Move on to first of all on to realization account. First of all, listen. The nature of realization account is of nominal nature. It means all losses you will write on the debit side, all gains profits you will write on credit side. A realization account is opened for disposing of all the assets of the firm and making payment to all the creditors. Whatever are the assets lying with you at the time of dissolution of partnership firm, those all assets will be sold out. And whatever are the liabilities lying with the firm, those all liabilities will be paid off. And now listen very carefully, very much important point. If you have bills payable in your balance sheet and nothing has been mentioned about that bills payable, still the amount will be paid. A realization account is opened for disposing of all the assets of the firm and making payment to all the creditors. It is a nominal account. Its object is to find profit or loss on revaluation. And now listen, what are the journal entries to be made? See, entries on realization account are made in, see, for closing assets accounts. Point number 1, except cash and bank balance, all the assets of the firm are transferred to this account at book values. Now you can move on to your book, open your book, and any question you can open. See, you find assets on your right hand side. Now see what you have to do. The journal will, first of all, those assets will be transferred in realization account. And what will be the journal entry? It will be realization account debit to sundry assets. You all can open your book at illustration number 4, page number 6.14. And see, asset, stock, machinery, land and building. For this, what will be the journal entry? It will be realization account debit to stock, realization account debit to machinery, realization account debit to land and building. Point number 2, fictitious assets such as accumulated losses like debit balance of profit and loss account and deferred revenue expenditure like debit balance of advertisement suspense account, etc. They all are transferred to partners' capital accounts. These items will never be transferred to realization account. Do not forget this thing. See the journal. Partners' capital accounts debit to P&L account, to deferred revenue expenditure account. Third number, if there exists a provision against any asset, then following entry will be done. Realization account debit to debtors. And now listen, many times what happens, the provision is given to you regarding debtors. In that case, real amount, original amount of debtors will be transferred to realization account from balance sheet. There will be separation of the amount of debtors and provisions. First entry is done. Realization account debit to debtors account. Then C. प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स. इट मीन्स प्रोविजन को हमने अलग लिखा है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ प्रोविजन का पैसा आएगा, और पिछले वाले जर्नल में डेटर्स की ओरिजिनल कीमत बुक वैल्यू यू विल राइट. नाउ सी, प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट. द सेपरेशन हैज बीन मेड ऑफ द अमाउंट डेटर्स and of provisions. There are so many provisions which are given. Now see, entry for other provisions. What will be the journal entry for other provisions? Provision for bad debts account debit, they will be debited. Provision for depreciation account debit. Investment fluctuation fund account debit to realization account. It means they all will be transferred to realization account. Very important thing and very much important. Point number 4. Cash and bank balances, they are never transferred to realization account. And now move on to foreclosing liabilities accounts. Liabilities के accounts को बंद करने के लिए क्या journal रहेगा? Sundry liabilities accounts debit to realization. It means on the credit side of realization account they will be transferred. After that, B number सारे का सारा it will be transferred in partners capital accounts, not in realization account. General reserve account debit, reserve fund account debit, contingency reserve account debit, P&L profit and loss account debit, workman compensation reserve account debit to partners capital accounts. And now listen, it is the homework. Homework it is, see, chapter number 6, page number 6.87. These all are theoretical questions. You will solve these questions from 1 to 4. Thank you so much. मेहनत करिए, work hard and do not skip any of the video.